Hello, I'm Jackson Burns. Here's something by a guy named Guy Clark called The Last Gunfighter Ballad. The old gunfighter on the porch stared into the sun, where he lived the days of living by the gun, when deadly games of pride were played and living was mistakes not made, and the thought of the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. The smell of the black powder smoke and that stand in the street at the turn of a joke. It always keep your back to the sun, and he can almost feel the weight of the gun. It's faster than snakes or the blink of an eye, and it's time for all slow men to die. And his eyes get squinty and his fingers twitch, and he empties the gun at the son of a bitch. And he's hit by the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. Hit by the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. Now the burn of a bullet is only a scar. He's back in his chair in front of the bar, and the streets are empty and the blood's all dried, and the dead are dust and the whiskey's inside. So buy him a drink and lend him an ear. He's nobody's fool and the only one here who remembers the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. Remember the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. He said, I stood in the street where it was paved, learned shoot or be shot before I could shave. I did all I could for all the money and fame. Noble was nothing but feeling no shame, and nobody was sacred but staying alive. And all that I learned was from a Fort Coat 45. Was to the curse and the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. Curse the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of the joke. Now he's just an old man that no one believes. Says he's a gunfighter, the last of the breed. And there are ghosts in the streets seeking revenge, calling him out to the lunatic fringe. Now he's out in the traffic checking the sun, and he's killed by a car as he goes for his gun. So much for the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke. So much for the smell of the black powder smoke and the stand in the street at the turn of a joke.